Damian Lillard has been one of the most scrutinized players in the NBA this season, and it's partially because he started off very cold this NBA season. Now you can look at the numbers from this year. 55% true shooting percentage is something that Damian Lillard doesn't put out on a yearly basis because he's constantly better than that. I mean, when it comes to true shooting percentage, Damian Lillard had like a 62% true shooting percentage in the regular season for the past 3 years before this one. So to see him regress to a state in which he's shooting league average efficiency while also having some very ugly shooting nights, it is very telling that this man is injured. Damian Lillard this year has been playing with an abdominal injury. Playing through it, it is not easy for an NBA player to attack the basket and also take them shots when you have an ab injury. You and me know after you do the ab workouts at a gym one day, you're not as flexible, you're not as agile, you're not as explosive the next day if you're sore. I mean, you can still reach that potential, but an injury is different than soreness. And Damian Lillard is getting the short end of the stick on that. So because he's going to get this surgery and potentially be out 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks after he gets it, let's talk about how Damian Lillard in the last stretch of games before he got this surgery was actually getting back to form in the efficient ways that he was and the ways that he was scoring efficiently in the past years and also taking advantage of what the defense gave him. Let's get straight into it. So right here in this first clip, you can see Damian Lillard breaking down his defender, which is Jaren Jackson Jr. on the perimeter, to get to the cup and finish. Now this one play right here changes the defense's lookout on Damian Lillard a lot. Not only do they look at him as an elite three-point shooter like Jaren Jackson was trying to do on that play by trying to suffocate him on the perimeter, but now they see him as a great slasher, in which he is. Damian Lillard right here, after getting that layup, then opened up other shots for his teammates. Right here, using that same penetration, he got an assist to Robert Covington on the baseline because he got so much defensive attention when he was driving. After that, he got even more defensive attention. Desmond Bane leaving a really good three-point shooter wide open because he's concerned Damian Lillard can make a play in the paint. This Damian Lillard style of attacking the basket and pressuring the rim is important and vital to his game. Now, if Damian Lillard does not do this, he looks a lot less efficient. That is what has been happening earlier in this season. So for Damian Lillard to be an elite NBA player like he has been in past years, he needs to pressure the rim. And that's one of my first points on how Damian Lillard has been getting back to form these past couple weeks. Now, what do I mean by getting back to form exactly? Well, Damian Lillard in the month of December in 2021 averaged 29.6 points per game, 4.6 rebounds per game, 6.2 assists per game, 4 threes made a game, and a damn near 60% true shooting percentage, which is well above league average true shooting percentage. That is closer to the form in which we've seen him in past years, and he showed us that in December. 30 points per game on good efficiency is what Damian Lillard has been doing a good chunk of his career, and he did it in December. Getting back to form for Damian Lillard to me is pressuring the rim, hitting three-point shots, and being a great playmaker. And the last one, being a great playmaker, depends on if he's pressuring the rim and if he's hitting his three-point shot. In this month, he did 36% from three. Maybe not the best, but he takes so many threes that it does deplete his field goal percentage down to 41. But in that little stretch of December, we saw the old Damian Lillard. Although he wasn't winning games because his team is quite literally incompetent, he was back to his old form. But like I said, the part that Damian Lillard needs to be elite at for his playmaking to open up and make it easier on himself and his teammates is having that elite three-point shot. In this clip right here, we see Damian Lillard hit a deep, damn near 30-foot three-point shot against the Charlotte Hornets. And just later that quarter, you see Terry Rozier so concerned about Damian Lillard in that 30-foot shot that when Damian Lillard is like at the hash, he has all of his eyes on him and completely forgets about Ben McLemore. Ben McLemore then takes a step to the side and hits the three. It's easy to make that shot when that guy is over committing to the contest when he wasn't already there. And just in general, the games in which Damian Lillard has played great games this season have all amounted to one common understanding, and that is he is pressuring the rim. Now, you can look at the Pelicans game. Obviously the Pelicans don't have great rim protection right now. Jonas Valanciunas is a solid rim protector, but in many situations in these clips, they had Willie Hernangomez on the floor. And yes, by no means are they a good rim protecting team, so we cannot take these clips with little context. But when he was pressuring the rim, he played great games. This was a 39-point game against the Pelicans. Granted, his team lost, but that's how the Portland Trail Blazers have been this year. So to me, Damian Lillard's 2 focuses on what he needs to do is to make sure that once he does get back from that surgery, that he attacks the basket at a great level, at a high volume, and also makes his 3-point shots. Those 2 things make his playmaking so easy on him and makes passing out of those double teams easy, because those doubles come earlier and it gives you a bigger window to pass. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Hey, come on, I got a bag on me. You try to take it, leave you stinking like your last homie. She kinda cakey, little baby, put that ass on me. But I ain't that horny, do you got some cash for me? Why every time you ask him that, bitches act funny? And you keep trying to hold the strap, you won't slap for me. You too happy, I can tell you never had money. Every time you get on live, gotta flash money.